Hello, students, and welcome to a new year of World History with Coach Morrow. I'm excited that you are going to be in my class this year, and I am looking forward to the journey that we are going to take together. Today, I want to go over some important things about our textbook. Now, you may think, well, just another textbook. Actually, that's not the case. Our textbook is full of great information, and we will use our textbook as a resource. But you as students are going to use that textbook largely on your own. In other words, I'm going to expect you to do some work outside of class in learning about our topics. And then when we get to class, you're going to have the opportunity to take what you've learned and build upon that learning and put it into practice. So today we're going to talk about our world history textbook, which you will see here is the Kentucky edition of our world history textbook. And I'm going to point out to you some important things that you need to know before we start in the textbook, which will be on the fourth day of class. So let's get started. One of the most important things to know about our textbook is that it is very interactive, meaning you can log on to your smartphone or a computer and you can go online and learn from many sources about our textbook and through our textbook. One of the things that our textbook contains are lots of map information. As a history class, we're going to be using maps a lot, and you need to know how to read a map. And the most important thing to start off with is you have to know how to read a map using latitude and longitude lines. Now, when I was your age and I was in school, a teacher showed me a very simple trick, and I have never forgotten the difference between a latitude and a longitude line. So I'm going to show you the same trick. Before you, you will see that I have a tie here. This is a man's tie, and it also happens to be our Iroquois Raider Wolf basketball logo. One of my players gave that to me. But you will notice that this is a very long tie, okay? And so if I hold this tie up and you see how long it is, it helps me to remember that longitude lines go up and down. The root word of longitude is long, L-O-N-G, and this tie is long. So when I put this tie straight up and down like it would be worn, I remember that longitude lines go up and down and latitude lines go across, okay? And so right off the bat, if you will look in your textbook with me on the skills handbook part of your textbook, which is in the beginning on SH25, you're going to see a lesson about reading maps and using latitude and longitude lines. Okay, this is what you will see when you turn to that page. And so I would like you before the fourth day of class to familiarize yourself with how to use latitude and longitude lines, not only for reading a map, but later on in the course, you will actually be creating a map, okay? Next, I would like for everyone to turn to page 5 in their textbook. On page 5, you're going to see a map at the top of the page entitled Migration of Early Modern Humans, okay? Now, at the top right-hand corner of the page, you will see a web code. In this particular map, the web code is NBP-0111, okay? That web code is what you need to access this map interactively. So you're going to log on to the website phschool.com. Again, phschool.com. You can do it on your smartphone or tablet or laptop. And then you're going to type in the box where it says web code. You're going to type in that code, NBP-0111, and you are going to interact with this map. Someone is going to explain to you what this map is about, and it would be your responsibility when you come to class that you have learned about this map on your own. This is a great tool that our textbook gives us, and it's a great tool that teaches you what is going on in the maps. Oftentimes, students miss the important things in a map, and so we don't want that to happen. The last thing I want to point out to you today about our textbook is that at the end of every section, there is, of course, a review, a check for understanding to make sure that you have learned what you need to learn. On page 54, we will find a section 1 assessment. And you can also access this assessment online. You can play an interactive game to check to see how well you did. If you score poorly on the interactive assessment, then you'll need to go back and review the chapter some more. You will be expected to know what's in the textbook. Just understand that the activities and the projects and the things that we're going to do in class are going to be in addition to the textbook. And so it will be up to you to stay on top of the reading and make sure you are interacting with your textbook. I look forward to a great journey, and I look forward to seeing each of you in class very soon.